Welcome back. Sorry. I was on for over an hour, or about an hour, so I think I got kicked off. But just to answer that question about bingo, as I said, again, I'll just kind of abridge what I just said, which was I didn't have a lot to work with. And that's when I just needed to be more creative with the sounds that I'm making with what little I have. And Bingo was one of the songs that I made with like literally nothing. And ever since, I've stuck by that rule. It's just like anything else is going to always be a luxury for me. Getting like actual analog synths, like buying a hardware was, I don't even have like a separate compressor. All internal compressors. Not to flex. This is just saying like, it's all possible. You could do it as long as you really, really want to do it. There's always a way to do it. But yeah, Bingo was one of those songs that I really experimented with a lot of different shit. And Bingo was the first song that I got tagged with when I found out that it was played during an NFL game, which is fucking crazy. I don't know how. They played the Bingo instrumental or something, and that shit was fucking nuts. I don't know if NFL paid me for that shit. But I'm still grateful. That was really cool. Superfly really got me into 24K. Thank you. Superfly was also one of those songs. That's why I named it. Someone said something about 24K deserved better. Hey man, we got everything we deserved, is what I think. You know, if we deserved more, I think, not to get super religious on y'all, but I believe things happen for a reason. Not even religious, but philosophical. Like, you know, I feel like at the moment, you know, of course I wanted something better to happen for the team, especially because of what the shit that we had to go through. But I always feel like things happen for a reason, and it's always for the better. It might seem like shit at the moment, but it's always just to push us to get better at what we do and what we strive to become. So you guys don't ever have to feel bad for us. We already went through what we went through. I learned a shit ton about everything, not only about music, not only about the business, but about being an adult. I think I learned more about being an adult through that experience than anywhere else. So I would never take that back. And I wouldn't have learned it without the process that we went through. So don't ever feel bad for me, or feel bad for any of the members. Like, I mean, yeah, just don't. Like, there's no need to. Hey, shit, if I didn't go through what I went through, I would not be able to do what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't have met the people I met. I wouldn't have the people, like, forever friends that I'm gonna have. Like, my lifelong friends that I've met through this business, through what I went through. My business partner, shit, I wouldn't have met Mike. I wouldn't have met Abs. I wouldn't have met Piok. I wouldn't have met all these people you guys know that I hang out with. You know, so I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. Yeah. All this to say, yeah, just don't feel bad. Like, don't ever say you feel bad or like, you know, we didn't deserve blase. I think we got all the love that we deserved. Like, I felt a lot of love, man. I don't consider any of the things that we did as 24K a flop. I really don't. 24K, going through what I went through with 24K was very similar to what I'm going through right now. It's just, yeah, we weren't the biggest fucking company, so I wasn't under the biggest label, so we did what we can with what we had, and we got garnered a lot of fucking love that we literally didn't even know where it came from. You know what I mean? There are a lot of milestones that we got, like we achieved from literally just making music and just doing us. That's when I learned, you know, that's why when, again, after my contract was up and all the, you know, former members were gone, I knew it was time to move on, because I felt like that was a calling for me to start working on something new, start working on myself. You know what I mean? So, and all the lessons that I learned, all the accolades that we achieved together, I'm kind of gonna, I'm not gonna kind of, I'm definitely utilizing for my own benefit now. And yeah, so again, I'm ranting like crazy right now. All this to say, I don't regret any of the times that I went through with 24K. Shit, I wouldn't have you guys here listening to me right now if it wasn't for 24K. So I owe all this to 24K, honestly. So yeah, I'm super grateful. Don't feel bad for 24K. Don't feel bad for any of the past or former members or even current members, you know? Yeah, it might seem like shit sometimes, but, you know, it's all to make... It'll all make sense eventually. It will. In the grand scheme of things, it will all make sense. Let's try. Check out Andrew Huang on YouTube. He'll inspire you. I've actually seen a couple of his videos. I think he's a really... I think I ran into his video because it was something about 4 different producers flipping one sample, which was really cool. I think I would love to fucking do that one of these days, man. But yeah, that's the reason why I know of his videos. It's really, really dope. Super entertaining. Still 24K. Yeah. I have a crazy story about Still 24K. I have a stupid crazy story about Still 24K. I've never talked about. I don't know if I should talk about it though. It's a little crazy. Do you like hard? Hell yeah! I support Matt 100%. I think what they do is super dope. And Matt himself, hard work is always gonna outshine the bullshit, and that guy works really fucking hard. You could tell just by how fucking hard he works out, man. Like, that takes fucking crazy dedication. Mike has been doing that too. Mike has been working out really hard recently. But yeah, that takes discipline. It doesn't matter what it is. To be that persistent about something that, you know, you want to do, if you want to get in really good shape, it's not easy. I'm sure all you guys know. The story about Still 24K, like, this could be a really long story, so I'll try to keep it short. And I just don't want to be shitting on anybody like this, so I won't even drop names. But don't worry, it has nothing to do with the members. Yeah, how can I say this without causing bullshit? I hope this... I'll talk about this, but don't you guys dare ever fucking, like, make a big deal out of this. I hope you guys won't, and I don't think you guys will. But, so, there was this guy that I was supposed to work with on that song. Me, personally, he's kind of a big deal in the producer world in K-pop. And the boss, like, gave him a huge guarantee of, like, a certain amount of money to get a song from him. The business of how music is given and taken. To keep it short, some producers They want the guarantee of even a certain amount of money even to make a demo for somebody, which is fine. A lot of producers charge like guarantees, and once they commit, after the down payment they're gonna get even more money, the rest of the guarantee, right? And plus they'll get the royalties and they'll divvy it out for it with whichever producers they're working with, or maybe they made it personally. But back to the point, this guy is apparently a big deal in K-pop. And I was super excited because, again, I have yet to meet a producer that hasn't tried to fucking sun me, which is fucked up. That's why I don't have really many close producer friends, because God, that's a whole different story altogether. But this guy is one of the reasons why I have a stigma about producers so far, unfortunately. Because I am in no way am I saying all of them are like that, because I do have a couple friends that are at all not like that. But that guy, yeah, so he was given a good amount of money, a lot of money. I'm not gonna drop numbers. He got a lot of fucking money for making a demo, quote unquote, making the demo. Because when I heard it, I ain't stupid. I heard it and I was like, okay, this song sounds like it's from a while ago. It didn't sound modern. It sounded old. Not only that, he made some big hits for a really big artist, for a group, for a team. And I picked it out. I heard a sample in the background of the demo, and it sounded like they were saying the demo had their name in it. I heard it, and I knew it was for them. And it was an old ass song, and he was just recycling this song. And it just, okay, let's just put it this way. Even if it's a recycled song, again, benefit of the doubt, that's fine. It's your song. You could sell it however the fuck you want, because in the end, we're clients. But first of all, don't put up a front like it's a new song, and it wasn't. But the boss, I feel like he liked it for whatever reason, and I didn't have the last say. So the only thing I could do was, hey, could I change the song up? And fortunately he let me, and I completely changed the song. Still 2-4K original was some old school ass song that I completely changed into a different take. And I sent it to him. The rest of the members were super happy about that version, and so was the boss. Unfortunately, though, the guy, he was like, yo, I fuck with it, so let me send me the stems, and I'm gonna switch it up a little bit too. I was like, yeah, cool, it's a collaboration, fine. And he ended up switching it back up to like a super old school type sound, and I was like, okay, how could I say this without being completely, talking out of place? And I just straight up hit him up. I was like, yo, so okay, I'll take a couple of samples that you have in this song and I'll flip it, and I think it'll work a lot better for us. And he let me do it again, and I had to compromise so goddamn much to his style that I was really unhappy with it, but I was trying to meet him halfway. And then it happened again. He got it, and then he wanted to change it again. But at this point, he was just like, yo, just could you change it like this? Could you change it like that? So I ended up just kind of fixing this and that and this and that, and ended up being all me. Like nothing that he did, but this one thing that you might still hear in the song, which is dun 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 dun. If you hear the instrumental, it's there. You hear it, dun 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 dun. That was his fucking contribution to the song. And yeah, so fine, it already happened. There's nothing that I could do. I'm not the fucking CEO of the team or the company. So if the boss says yes, the boss says yes. And I think at that point he was kind of done dealing with him too. So we released that song, and I was like, does this guy get credit? Because he literally didn't do anything, right? Oh, by the way, and also, the song had a hook. Not fucking still 2-4K. It was a whole different, change up. But he really wanted to do that. I don't know why, but he really wanted to do that. So we ended up doing it. And I was like, I was really unhappy with that hook. And it was just too repetitive. Nothing was going on. And I don't know. He liked it like that. So we did it. Fine. We did it. But back to the point. I was like, how much credit is this guy getting? That guy got pretty much paid everything. Like, I didn't get paid anything for that song. And I worked my ass off for it, right? Of course, I'm not going to say I'm not getting anything. I am getting some royalties from it. But the man did literally nothing. And he got paid so fucking much for nothing. And I could have dropped it there. But what made me super upset was he was trying to hit me up in the, like, behind everyone's back and trying to get me out of my company and turn my back on my team and go to his company and be his producer / artist. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's some grimy ass people, man, is what I'm trying to say. And that he hit me up during that fucking music video shoot, and he was like, yo, make sure your boss doesn't know this. Yo, like, that's my impression of a lot of the producers that I met in Korea so far, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's my story about Still 24K. Like, there's so many details I left out because I could go on, and I just don't want this whole thing to be super negative, this whole life to be negative. But yeah, that's what I went through with Still 24K. That's why the outfits came out the way he did too. He had creative control over everything. Like, he did not care about what the members thought or anything. He just was like, this is what you guys need to do. Because I'm a big deal producer. Trust me, it's gonna, like, be a big hit. I was like, okay. Like, shit, man. Yeah. I'll never understand it, but... Anyways, yeah. On to some fucking positive shit. Yeah, how ironic is that? It's called Still 24K. That's why I wanted it to be a lot more personal, you know what I mean? But hey, I try my best to make something out of nothing. I tried my best. And hey, man, you guys gave us a lot of love for it, so I appreciated it. The whole team did. The whole company did. You know, you guys turned the fuck up every time we performed that, which was awesome. It meant a lot to us. So, thank you. What am I drinking? This is just water. This is just water. Yeah, I really hope, yeah, none of you guys don't make a big deal out of it. Don't even tweet about it. Don't ever talk about it. This was just between you and me. Don't go on a witch hunt to find out who it is. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure he had his own reasons as to why he did what he did, but, you know, at the time, I was really upset. I felt like we were just taken advantage of, so that was fucked. Yeah, past is the past, like, whatever. Hey, there was a reason why I thought about even talking about it. But, and, you know, it's, ironically enough, I'm about the whole energy thing. Whatever energy you put out there, you're gonna return, like, get it in return. So for me to talk all this shit, like, not that I'm trying to talk shit, but that's just how I felt. I know I'm gonna have to pay for this too. Not to make it sound way too over the top, but, you know, what goes around comes around. So if I'm gonna talk shit, I know I'm putting bullshit energy out there. So, knock on wood. Let's not. Just, it's in the past. We were talking about it. Somebody brought it up, so I just wanted to talk about it because I never ever talked about it. But it is what it is. It's fine. It is what it is. We moved on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah. There's no reason for you guys to start shit anyway, so, like, that's why when it comes to trusting you guys, Yeah, it's fine. I highly doubt you guys are gonna make a big fuss about it, but I'm just in case I'm saying it. Let's not make a big deal out of it. Yeah, the music video was dope. It was super dope. Yeah. That was the first music video we worked with Zany Bros. And at the time, we really wanted to try working with Zany Bros. And yeah, it was a really dope music video. Say hi to my friend Leanne. Hey, Leanne. Oh yeah, so it was to finish off this story. It was either still 24K or Bingo. It's like, which one are we gonna release? I was like, I think Bingo works better with 24K, and of course, the company sided with the other guy, which I won't put that against them because like the company already paid for the fucking song. So we had to release both. But release that. But thank God, we got to release both of them. So yeah. No, don't do that. I'll cringe. What are you guys talking about? I haven't been able to read this whole comment section. What's your favorite animal? At one point it was what do you fucking call those? Capybaras? Capybaras were pretty dope. Penguins. Penguins. I like penguins. Yeah, capybaras are fucking so random. I love it. Yeah, penguins are awkward as fuck. I like awkward animals. I think, yeah, they're fun to watch. Have I eaten? Yes, I have. Do I have a mullet? No, just my hair's long, but it's not a mullet. I thought you would say corgis. Hey, corgis are my favorite breed of dogs. So, yeah. Team mullet. I've had a mullet once in my life, and it wasn't even on purpose. I looked awful, bro. I looked terrible with a mullet. What color is your hair? My hair color is all over the fucking place. My hair is just grown out. Waffles or pancakes? That's hard. Pancakes are good though. At one point, Eggo waffles with some peanut butter toasted, with butter and a shit ton of maple syrup. That was the thing to do. But right now, at the moment, I say I like pancakes better. Do you like The Weeknd? Of course I love The Weeknd. Fucking love The Weeknd. My favorite song is still Criminal. You guys, as long as you like any of my songs, that means a lot to me. Thank you. When did you go live? I got on quite a bit ago. I actually got kicked off once because I was on for too long. So I've been here for a while. I should probably be getting off here pretty soon. I've been on for way too long. Aren't you tired? It's like 4 a.m. This is the time I usually always work, so I'm never tired around this time. I get tired right around 8 to like 9-ish. That's when I start getting tired. Can you say hi in Russian? I can't. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. Can I put my screen up higher? My chair is literally at the lowest point right now. Sorry, I'm sorry for being quiet. I'm literally just reading all the comments right now. Am I crying? No, I'm not. Privyet. That's right. That's how you say it. Privyet. Privyet. Okay, guys. I think I need to sign off. I'm like zoning in and out right now. It was really good catching up with y'all. We talked about a lot. We did talk about a lot. We talked about a lot of shit that we don't even need to talk about, but we did. Because I trust you guys. And, yeah. The only reason why I've been a little sparse on my posting and all this shit is because I'm busy. Don't worry, it's nothing big. Nothing weird, at least. It always means that there's something in the works. Without spoiling anything, there's something in the works. So, something's coming soon. So, be ready. Alright, man. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys again very soon.